to JoJo Crosses. This is JoJo and we are on Murkywoods again. I'm over here at this cute little house of El Robert, and we are going to make him a little froggy haven, a little froggy home, if you will. He's got this little pond here. I was going to actually like put a fake pond in because I had the most gorgeous like pattern, you know, that I wanted to use. But I haven't like figured out what I really wanted to do with that yet, and I think I may end up not using it at all because it really needs a lot of space. So I decided I think I'm just gonna leave this water here and make it actually like a real in-game water pond, and just kind of surround his house with some cool in-game items, you know, to make it look kind of neat, you know. So I started out by putting down some patterning there. Sorry, I had to get this tree out of the way and move it a little bit back. I wanted it just a slightly bit out of the way because I want to, you know, build some things there. So anyways, moving that back, and my pockets are spicy. So if you guys ever wonder like why I have endless plants and such, that is why, and that just means I have a modded type switch, you know, that just has a few things, but nothing illegal. I don't do anything illegal really. Like I'm not selling anything. I'm not adding on things that aren't just like an in-game fun stuff. So anyways, but yeah, so I have spiciness, and so the pockets will look like they're just never empty, which is true. So anyway, it does come in handy when you're decking out your place. You don't have to keep going back and getting stuff. I want to add all the different colors back here to make it look very fall. And yeah, let's see. So we want to get some of these different colors, so that's why I'm putting in the fall ones in the back, you know. And then the cedars, I want to have a few different sizes. I can never get it in the right place. I was trying to not line it up with that other tree, but then I'm like giving up. Because I'm like, well, they're going to be different sizes, so it'll be fine. Everything's fine. Stop messing with it, Joe. Okay. So, anyway. All right, we're going to scooch on over here, and let's see if we can get some more things put in here. I want to figure out what we want to do with his house. I kind of want to make it look I don't know, just like something different, something a little darker or whatever on the island. And so I got to see what I can fit in around it, you know. I want to see if I can get some of these arches in, but it's going to be a squeeze. So I got to see what I can do with it. Hey, that popped in. That was good. And I know it's going to be weird having the tree here, but I also want it to look kind of, I don't know, kind of full. So I think that makes it look kind of cool. And also a little overgrown, you know. So I kind of like that. So anyways, and then we're going to just fill in with some more of the parts of the, between the mushy items, wheat fields, more of the arch and ancient stuff. I'm just going to kind of stack it and layer it and all that stuff. Yeah, so we'll just pop it in there and see what happens. Because sometimes you just got to throw stuff in there and see what sticks. You know what I mean? Definitely need to just kind of let it stick. So I do love these arches for Halloween. I think they look really cool in this color. So it's kind of neat just to use them, because I don't use them normally on my islands. They're very like creams and beiges, yellows, like brighter colors, you know. So sometimes it's nice to be able to use some of the like more grungy colors or the darker colors. So I kind of like Halloween for that reason, because I can change things up and I don't have to like, I don't know, just stick to the same process. So yeah, I like to see some different stuff, and it's pretty cool. All right, there's I threw a candle up there just because I think it looks kind of neat. I think I'm gonna throw another arch back here if it will work again. I'm hoping it will do the same thing it did back there. Yep, it did. So we'll see if we can do that. And then I'm just going to put a couple of things in the front of it just to fill in the area, you know. We'll probably put another candle on top of that just to make it kind of match up with the other side because, you know, matchy matchy. We got to be a little matchy here and there. Let's get some flowers and things. We got to also be pretty all at the same time, you know. I like the flowers a lot. I think they add a lot to, they're kind of like the little things like this are kind of like the accessories. You know what I mean? Like you add the big stuff and then you add your accessories at the end. I feel like it's kind of like that to me in my mind. So it just kind of finishes things off. So yeah, I like it. All right, let's see what other things we can kind of squeeze in here. There's another little broken pillar. Let's throw that in. And then let's get some more flowers in around here. I do want to also get some of the mushy items in the back, you know, just to add some of that red color and things like that. So I will be squeezing that in. And I also want to use some of the vines, like the big giant vine. I really like those. So we'll see what I can squeeze in back here. But definitely want it to be, you know, full like the rest of the island. I hope I can get a decay tree in here. Let me see. Oh, I'm probably standing where it needs to go, honestly. A lot of times that one is hard to mess with. I think decayed trees are one of the biggest pains in the booty in this game, honestly. I fight with it quite often. I'm going to go ahead and put my little mushy circle in over here, and I guess I'll just put the decayed tree back here, and that way, you know, I know it'll fit here for sure. If I can fit my circle, I know I can fit my tree, so that works out. All right, and then also just kind of, I'm stuck. I don't even have a tool in my hand. I usually get stuck when I have a tool in my hand. Let's put a little something in here. What can I put? Okay, a wheat field. Yes, wheat fields always fill in areas really well. What else? Let's see. Oh, why did I hit log bench? Mushlow stool. That's, hey, I know it will go there. Hang on, I gotta stand in the weeds. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh, the game is so aggravating. I'm like, really? I know it will fit. Like 100%. 100%. All right, we got a little mushroom partition, which I do like. Let's not talk about what it brings to mind at all, please. Because I know there's someone out there veering down that road. All right, let's pop in a couple more flowers. I don't want too many. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get out of here. Oh no, I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. Can I jump? No. Can I get it? Oh my goodness. I'm trapped. Oh, there we go. Got it. All right, this is one of those you're not going to get back here kind of situations. Like once I get it in, it's done. So definitely going to be one of those situations. So that scooches in there nicely. Let's see what else we can put next to it. And I don't know if I'm going to put anything on top of it just because, you know, I don't know. It's in the middle of the trees. You're probably not going to be seeing it from afar too much. So put another one next to that. And then what can we put in front of that? Let's see. Maybe another one? Yep. Okay. And then let's see what else. We can get some more things over on this side. Oh, we could try a mush log. That works. Like I said, lots of little mushy items I'd like to put in over here. So I always put this little lamp on that. Probably getting bored of seeing that, but it's so cute. I like it. All right, let's see if we can fit a giant vine up in here. There we go. Can we push it? No, okay. It's so finicky. So finicky. All right, let's see what else we can do over on this side. Another tree. Gotta make it look pretty. That one's pretty red. I haven't gotten that red of trees on this island yet. I wonder how far am I? Not even paying attention to what day of the month I'm in. If it's towards the end of November, it starts to get more red. That's probably where I am. All right, and then let's see. Let's put a little lily pad down. I have not used these yet, and they're really cute. I want to put a little froggy. I want to put the little karopi snack because they're adorable. I'm going to put a couple of those around. I think I'm going to put one where this little red flower is. So plop that down there and put another karopi here because they're super cute and we're up here with frogs. So anyways, must have the frogs represented, right? All right, and what else but another wheat field? I actually don't always use the wheat field too much on my islands. This is probably one of the areas I normally do is on the fall islands because, I don't know, they just kind of remind me more of farms in fall. I don't really, maybe out on beaches too. Like I really like them on beaches, especially in the summertime, you know? So that definitely is a thing, but let's put some mushrooms down here and then let's see. I did put that little super mushroom back there. I thought he was cute with his little eyes peeking out. Like you can't really see them because the flower's in the way, but it's kind of cute anyway. So I like that. Let's put a couple more flowers just to fill in this space. It's not going to go around that corner with a lot of other objects. So I kind of just need to throw in what I can throw in and move on. Same kind of without here. We'll go ahead and, you know, just put some flowers or filler in here. And that way it looks pretty, you know. Definitely looks cutie. Gotta have flowers. Oh wait, I could put a bush here. Yes. Okay, and then we'll put, I guess I could just leave that open and then let's fill in the rest of this bottom stuff. It really just needs pretty stuff, you know, flowers, bushes, some mushy items, trees, you name it, it's going in. I love it. All right. So, it will probably, let's see, this little, let's put a mushy here. Let's put a mushy lamp. I think that would be cute. No, not a partition. Where's the lamp in my pocket? Here it is. All right, so, anyways, every part of this island will hopefully be done. The only part that won't be is like the very back, you know, like the edge. I'm not going to do that because there's no point in that. You can't see it, you know, you just can't. So it's fine. What else can we put in here? What can we put? Oh, a wheat field. Of course, let's put a wheat field. And how about a little flower? A flower. Okay, sounds good. I don't think anybody is going to be lacking in knowing what I'm going to put down on certain places. It's like, it's either going to be a wheat field or a mushroom. Because I'm super original. Super original. I'm going to put a little mush stool on top of that because I think that looks cute. Like, you know, it's kind of just erupting out of this pile of mushrooms, you know? Like, why not? Yeah. It's all part of a little farmed area there. Super cute. All right, and then we'll just go ahead and plant some flowers along the edge, along with some more, you guessed it, plants, wheat field, bushes, you name it, they're all going in. It's the easiest one space item that will fit in these areas, so definitely works, you know. don't know if I could fit, what can I fit over here? Maybe like a, I could put a decayed tree. I could put a little wild log down over here. Not here, but over in this little area that's kind of bigger. So let me see. Maybe a wild log right here. I haven't used any of those up top yet. Yeah, that's cute. All right. And then can I put one of those trees? Oh wait, I think I want to put something in this spot, a little flower. There we go. Let's move the log back over. All right. And then let's see if we can get one of those decayed trees in here, I think. I know it will fit, but how far it's gonna stick out, who knows? Oh wait, let's put a wheat field. No, I know you'll fit. Stupid. There it goes. Okay. And then we can put another little something over here, a little flower. All right. And then let's see if we can get a decayed tree in over here. No, what? It's a big space. How on earth? How on earth? Come on. This is crazy. The decayed tree. Have I fought with that the most on this island? Yep. It's the most fighting of all time on this island with the decayed tree. I don't really like where it's sitting because it won't move where I want it to. I'd like to move it more towards the flower, but of course it will not. Let's see, can I push it now? All right, let's move the log. Maybe we can move the log out. Move the tree over where the log is. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go up the stairs. Wait, get out. Oh my Lord. Okay, this is just nuts. All right, no. Oh, the definitive of this whole game is like right there, right? All right, let's get this pushed back and then I'll push it towards that flower a little bit. It won't go that far back, unfortunately. Maybe I can just put the wild log like right here. This would be kind of cute. Will it sit this way? No. No. What about right here? Oh, that is not the way I was planning on. I don't really care for the way it's sitting here. It needs to be a little further over, I feel like. Like, yeah. Okay, let's come that way. Can I get over there and push it more? This way, this way. Okay, go. All right, it won't go in more because of that angle, but you know, you have to try, right? But maybe I can get over there and plant like something behind it. It's not gonna let me go by the tree. Ugh. This game and that tree, I just want to strangle it sometimes. That tree. Like, just because the branches flail out, it makes it completely cuckoo-cuckoo. All right. Yes. Go. Go. Come on. Do it. There we go. That's cute. All right, let's head over this way. We're gonna go over to the far end and get some other things put in over here. All right, should have some room, not for a tree or anything, I would say, but I can definitely get like something a little more sizable over here. Oh, no giant vine. I think it'll fit. I just have to get over by a square edge, I think. That's why. Oh, I don't like that there. I wanted it on the far edge, but it didn't go the edge. So let's do that. Let's move forward one. Thank you. All right, and then let's see if I can get the big vine to go in right here. Hey, there it goes. That is exactly where I wanted you. Okay, very good. Gotta have a bunch of the stuff, you know? It looks cute. All right, let's put another one like at an angle so it's not like lined up. Put some flowers too along the way. Oh, I don't like the green and the, oh well, I'm gonna leave it. It's fine, everything's fine. Stop being so picky, Joe. Stop being so picky. Wait, can I put it here? Okay. Put something in over here. Ooh, yeah, let's put a mush lamp. Let's put a little mush lamp. Shed a little light on the situation on this side. Because it's super cute. And you gotta add in the mushies and the red, right? Oh, how many times have you said, let's add a mush lamp? Let's add a wheat field. Let's add a... Let's do it again and again. Ah! Alright, we threw some candles up there. And now we're just going to fill in with a few other things. Oh, the super mushroom. I'd like to get him to fit. He's kind of cute. Ah, there he goes. Yeah, look at, he's adorable. I didn't think he would work, but he actually kind of fits because literally it's just a couple little eyes. It's not too like too cartoony, like too much. So I think it works. It's super cute. Apparently he takes up some space though because it's not letting me plant much around him. I think I can put a partition in here maybe. There we go. Oh, no. Yes, I can. I know I can. I know for a fact I can. There we go. Okay. Now I won't move back. Okay, fine. This game is so mean. Alright, wheat field. Throw that in. Just to kind of, you know, tone it down a little bit. We can put in another one. Like to put in a flower over here. Alright, it's looking cute. I like it. And that is right below it. So I have to put another one in. Let's see, let's do black. I don't see a black one right by it, so that works. Okay, will a mush parasol work over here? Will it work? Let's see. If I can find it. That would be the first step. The first step to your problem is finding it. Did I get rid? Oh, there it is. There it is. Hey, it fit right away. That's great. Usually it fights me. It's like a fight. All right, what can I put in here? Bush? Hey, okay, cool. All right, well, let's just take a little tour of this area, see how it turned out. We've got this little walkway over here. We're gonna head on over this direction, just a little wild bench there to hang out. And then if you come on up this direction to the pond, there's our little froggy stuff, our little, you know, just nature mushies, ancient ruins, all sorts of fun stuff. Froggy Pond. This is Frobert's house, and this is all the whole area over here with our little ancient ruins on this side. So I really like how this turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And if you haven't subscribed, if you would do that, I really appreciate that. And also, if you haven't liked the video, I wish you would, I would appreciate you would do that too. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one. All right, you guys take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.